This week, let's talk about crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is one of the staples of the game industry for us small publishers and indie developers. It can help reduce that upfront cost of having a game printed and also makes game design more accessible for us little guys. There are a few platforms I want to go over, some more popular and some less known. I also want to go over their pros and cons. Big hitters like Kickstarter and Indiegogo are some of the staples used today. There's also sites like GameFound or even smaller POD, print-on-demand options like the Game Crafters crowd sales. One thing that they all have in common is marketing. You have to do a lot of it. While big sites like Indiegogo and Kickstarter will bring some outside eyes to your project, they're not going to fund it on their own. You need to bring in your own audience and your own eyes to your project. So get marketing early. There is so much that goes into crowdfunding, especially on sites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo. They're big and they're reliable and they have a ton of eyes, but when setting your crowdfunding goal, you need to include not only printing your game, but shipping, taxes, tariffs, art costs, marketing costs, and the fees for the crowdfunding platform. With these platforms, you of course have the possibility of not funding at all or funding and running out of money. Those are of course the risks of self-publishing. With options like crowd sales on the Game Crafter, you don't fail, you always fund, and everybody always gets a copy if they backed your project. The more people who back, the cheaper your game costs. It's kind of a win-win for everybody. Of course, there are downsides to this option. There's less views on your project, more working on the marketing, and of course you're limited to what the Game Crafter offers versus with a long-run manufacturer where you can do a lot more custom options. There have been a lot of designers finding success on the crowd sale options. But no matter what platform you choose for your crowdfunding, make sure to start promoting your project early to give yourself the best chance of success. Let me know your favorite crowdfunding platforms in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you gamers next week.